Hey guys, cryptoFOXXY here. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel. In this video, we are going to talk about Hbar. Hedera Hbar has been struggling, and really it's not an Hbar specific problem as it is the entire market is basically volatile right now. But let's take a look at some Hbar analysis and take a look and see where this thing is headed. We could be in for some more downside, and so let's jump into it in this video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow me on X as well if you're watching over there. And let's get into it here. So we can see Hbar, their long and short ratio is signaling a surge in short interest. Market sentiment has turned increasingly pessimistic. So what that means basically is more people in the derivatives market are betting that Hbar is going to go down. So that's pretty much what it is. People are shorting the market. So a short is when you basically you determine that you're either going to long the market, you think that the price is going to go up, or you're going to short the market and you think the price is going to go down. And people will literally open up a long or a short, and they're going to tell it that it's either going to go either way, right? You're either going to say it's going to be a long or it's going to be a short, depending on how you feel about this asset and your analysis and such. So what's happening right now is more people are into the short selling, and they think that the price is basically going to keep declining. So right now it's dropped down to a 0.86, which is its lowest level in over a month. This reflects a sharp increase in short positions. So that's pretty much what's going on there. We can see this actually, this chart is very good visual right here. I'm actually going to blow this up for you guys a little bit. So this chart here is a good indication. This is from CoinGlass. Now this is the long short ratio, and we can see right here longs are at about 46%. So 46% of traders in the derivatives market believe that it's going to go up, while 53% believe that it's going to go down. No, sorry about that. I was getting a phone call from the school. I'll call them back. So yeah, so it basically a lot more traders are betting on the shorts than the longs. So that's pretty much what's going on there. Now this measures the proportion of long positions bets on price increases versus bets on price declines. Now traders are predominantly bearish on Hbar and hints at a higher likelihood of continued downside movement, which is not really a great thing. But this is the short-term trading, right? This is not. I'm not talking long-term down the road where I like to trade. I'm talking. I trade a little bit of short-term as well, but most of my trades are long-term trades. But the CMF on the daily chart supports this, and it basically supports this bearish outlook. The indicator measures how money flows in and out of the asset, and it's below zero right now at the time of writing. So we can see that this is Being Crypto has published this chart from TradingView. It showed us this chart from TradingView here, and basically it is in the negative. Hbar's negative CMF reading suggests high selling activity. Sellers are dominating the market and looking to basically push the prices lower. Now, this is either one of two things. Hbar's sentiment is turning negative, or sellers are just basically trying to drive the price down. The rest of the market is going down as well. Drive the price down, get some cheaper, and pick some up cheaper down the road, right? So that's probably what we're seeing. Now, critical support level is formed here at about 17 cents. The token's price could plummet to a multi-month low of 11 cents if we break down from this level. Hbar could rebound if it does turn the other way up to 22 cents. Now, what is going on right now? Well, right now we are waiting for FOMC decision in the United States tomorrow. The Federal Reserve will be, coming out with their interest rate decision tomorrow afternoon. Jerome Powell will be speaking about 2:30 p.m. Eastern, and I'm mostly going to have do a little bit of a live stream tomorrow during that conference. So we're waiting to hear basically how he's feeling about inflation, because these events, these economic events really determine where the market goes. And as we know, where Bitcoin goes, the market usually follows. So, it just kind of depends on what happens here right now. We could see this 22 cents if things start to rebound, but however, we could drop down as well to that 11-cent area. So hopefully things will go positively, but I'm not really holding my breath on that right now. Just the way the market's been going, I'm not going to sugarcoat things and expect we're not going to get blood from a stone, basically. The market's just not favorable at this moment. But we can see Hbar is still hanging in there in 15th spot in the overall crypto market, and sitting at 18 cents right now. So things are looking okay for HBAR. I don't want to see it drop down below that 17-cent mark. Hopefully we can stay above that and potentially push this thing back up into the 22-cent area. So that's what I got for you guys in this video. Just want to give you a quick update what's going on. I'm still bullish on HBAR overall. Long-term vision, in my opinion, is good for HBAR. They have a ton of potential. Like I always talk about, a ton of partnerships. They're out there networking. They're doing a ton of stuff. And really that's what is making me bullish on HBAR long-term. You know, short-term price action doesn't really affect me all that much. I trade some assets short-term, but HBAR isn't definitely in my long-term bag. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.